Alright, hello everyone, welcome back. Hope you are having a great day. Let us continue. I just saw something in the Lost Grace menu. Oh, I thought it was the other lady. I actually didn't see who it was, but I thought it was just I don't remember her name now. Anyways, let's see. Okay.
Oh, a dogged fellow, aren't we? Or is it merely thy habit to talk to dolls? Fine. Fine. I hadn't expected any soul to recognize me in this guise. But now the cat is out the bag. I cannot allow thee thy freedoms. Perform for me a service as recompense. Eliminate the baleful shadows which prowl these lands. The name of Rani the Witch is already sullied by thee. I will not brook disobedience in this matter.
I had no idea. I swear, I was just spamming it to see if I was doing something wrong. Alright, so what did you just say? Apparently, I offended her, so now I'm back in her service or something? I've sullied her name, and my job is now to destroy some shadowy thing in these lands? See?
Let us speak of the past a while. I was once an Empyrean, of the demigods. Only I, Mikola, and Melania could claim that title. Each of us was chosen by our own two fingers, as a candidate to succeed Queen Marika, to become the new god of the coming age, which is when I received Blythe, in the form of a vassal tailored for an Empyrean. But I would not acquiesce to the two fingers. I stole the rune of death, slew mine own Empyrean flesh, casting it away. I would not be controlled by that thing. The two fingers and I have been cursing each other ever since, and the baleful shadows are their assassins.
Okay, that was a lot of names and lore. So, she's an Empyrean, which I'm not entirely sure what is. I read the comment. It was her, Mikola, which I don't know who is, and Marika, I think, which I think we know who is. And she said by each their own two fingers, so there's multiple ones. And she received Blythe, which is the Wolfman, I think, as something. She called him a vassal. So it's like, what, a protector or a servant or something? But then she refused, killed her own flesh, and then now she's fighting her two fingers, or the two fingers, we don't know, I don't know. And she's referencing the assassins, the baleful shadows, which I'm not sure if I'm met yet or not. Is the thing I fought some episodes ago one of them? I'm not sure. I am not sure. But I thought they belonged to the Earth Tree, not the fingers. I guess we'll find out. Let's go.
I turned my back on the two fingers, and we have each been cursing the other since. The baleful shadows are their assassins.
Nice voice acting, by the way.
I turned my back on the two fingers, and we have each been cursing the other since. The baleful shadows are their assassins. I turned my back on the two fingers.
Yeah, the female voice actors in this game are really impressive. Also, some of the male ones. The Blade, I think, is really cool too. Anyways, let's continue. That was a lot of not a lot, but quite a heavy exposition dump. It's a lot of names. I'm sorry if I don't remember all of this. This game is huge. So if I miss something, or I forget to do something, or I forget something from the lore, it's not because I don't care or I'm not paying attention, it's just everything's being delivered in bits and pieces. It can be quite challenging to remember all of it. Although, to be fair, the storytelling is better in this game than in the other Souls games. In the other Souls games it's borderline broken, but in this one there's some cohesiveness at least. But still quite challenging to fully pay attention. Not gonna lie. But I'm trying. I'm trying to piece it together. Celestial Dew, Serpent Arrow. Serpent Arrow. What is a Serpent Arrow? Poison Arrow. Makes sense. Not gonna bother fighting those. Although we're very close to a level up, I'm gonna hope that I get level up soon. I was thinking of just grinding out the levels, but I said I wouldn't. The fear of losing the souls makes for good entertainment. I mean the runes. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Might actually have enough for level up now. Let's go see what's up here. We have the backstab on? Yes, I think we do. This seems like an ambush. I'm gonna drop down here. Did that thing just fire? I think it did. Let me go deal with it. I was toying with the idea of trying out the other claw. Yeah, it is firing. A little bit, but then I realized it's unupgraded and I don't want to spend time on it right now. But I'm thinking I'm gonna go farm a little bit at some point, only so I have enough runes to upgrade a bunch of stuff to +6, because that's what I can do without expending limited resources at the moment. And then we can look at some damage numbers and see if we want to try out some other things. What the? As edgelordy as the dual twin blades is, I think I got lucky there. I don't even know. As edgelordy as there are, the fighting style is a little bit boring. It is very much like hit and run, which it does very well, but you know, it might not be that. Might not be the most fun to watch. Don't worry, I will go up there and and deal with the guy on the bridge. Just have to deal with this. Because I know they're gonna be shooting spikes at me. Oh, I took that one. That. Wow, he actually... What a bastard. Alright. I turn the light thing on. Yeah. Doesn't help much, but... I'm not even sure if I'm doing it right, but it's the advice I got. So we do it. $62K, this is for sure enough. For sure enough to level up, so let's try not to die. And until I really hit a wall, I'm just gonna keep putting stuff into Faith, Arcane, and Intelligence, so we can try out some of the spells now and then. What the hell were you waiting for? I'm just gonna spam. Because why not? Alright, stuff to upgrade the ashes, which I don't really use, but I guess I can put it into something. If there's a repeat boss that I don't want to spend time on. Or some of those generic cave and catacomb bosses. Speed through that. Ooh, lag spike. I believe that's where we fought the first Dragonkin. And I'm pretty sure somewhere I read some lore, in the game that is, about 3 Dragonkins, so I've been expecting number 2 and 3 for a while. Would not be surprised if now is when number 2 shows up. Jumping attack is good, but I bet it's so boring to watch me just jump attack. The other attacks just aren't that good. The light attack isn't very good, the charge is really good, but it takes so long. The roll attack, it's a bit slow. The backstep attack is actually really good. I really like that, the Darth Maul stab. Right in my head. I do not believe you, sir. I do not. Try to listen carefully. Is this the same guy? Do you know what? I'll give you one for that. It's like I told you, listen next time. Or girl. Good girl. Girls play video games too. Or so I've heard. I haven't met one in real life, so I don't know. Mythical beings. see what's over here. Oh shit! Okay, we're good. Hit the one in the front so that we try to get the chain reaction going. Bit out of that. 7, nice. Nice. Here's something. Must be inside. Right, let's get the stab. Some FP back. You. Oh, almost dodged it. Oh shit, it's running. Sure what? All right. Maybe I don't have to use this, but I'll just... That was very little damage. What? Ugh, can't get behind him. I'll put a second one over there. Just have to... I didn't even see the animation. So much for trying to preserve my bottles, my flasks. I was thinking that was gonna do way more damage, the charge attack. I was really bragging about it being good, but very clearly it wasn't. Unless it was a case of Even though it looked like the enemy was facing away from me, somehow it had turned and I was technically in the engine hitting its face. Celestial Jewel. That's the second one I found today. Because I would think that hitting the butt would do way more damage. Also, what did we find by that tree? I don't remember actually. I am very scared of taking this down. Very, very scared of just taking it straight down to like a boss. That's a lot of souls. You know what? I'm not doing it.
I turned my back. The baleful.
I think I need 23 to be able to use the katana. The Moonlight Katana. Not that I care too much about the ability, I just think it looks kind of ridiculous to have one regular sized katana in one hand and then the Nakibara or whatever it's called. The insanely long one in the other. Aesthetically it just looks ridiculous. Ah, alright, well. Look at this place. Man, the details in this place is amazing.
Even when I turned my back upon the two fingers, Blythe remained my loyal ally. Though he was created a vassal for an Empyrean, he was a colossal failure on the part of the two fingers, Blythe and E.G. both. Art willing to give too much to me, yet they both understand what lieth beyond the dark path. That I must betray everything and rid the world of what came before. Ah. Should I add thee to the list? Another one. Kind of heart. As kind of heart as they.
I serve nobody. I am just doing things out of curiosity.
Ah. This form hath loosened my tongue. I've let slip too much. Forget what thou'st heard. Forget.
Okay, so she's trying to rid the world and revert it back to what was before this current world. So I'm guessing before the Earth Tree or before like millennia and all that? Demigods? I'm not sure.
I've let forget.
Something that may have been forgotten. Anyways. Material ahead. All I can see. Oof, this is dark. Let me. Ooh, goes from 9. Yeah, that's pretty good. This water doesn't look that good. This actually kind of looks like ass, but that's okay. scouring. Fire ahead. Alright, forward we go. That is a lot of devoured corpses. No. We'll be trapped. I haven't really had death proc once yet, but so just like as the name applies, if it... Oh, I remember this. Wait, isn't that? No. Can't be right.
O Shadow,
Oh.
thou art the last. Tell the two fingers that Rani the Witch cometh to rend thy flesh with a fateful wound, ne'er to heal.
Wait, so... wait. Is that Wolfman? Wait, so is the wolf guy one of the assassins? Is that why he was loyal? Because he was waiting for an opportunity to kill Ronnie? That's gonna hurt. Damn it. I didn't know there was a third attack there. I only saw two on the first attempt. Alright, so, bit confused. I have to run past these assholes. That was 27 souls I just lost, so come on. Dude, that's so fast. She ran out of stamina.
Beautifully fought. My thanks. 'Twas more of a challenge than I envisioned. Now I can finally stand before them. This is farewell, my dear. Tell Blythe and Iji I love them.
Discarded palace key. Okay, so maybe that wasn't the real Blythe, because she still said that she loves them. So baleful shadows, what do they take the form of, like people that you know or care about, and that's how they kill you? All right, I died, so I lost my my buff. That's okay. I don't need it. My rune arc buff. And I need a little bit of an explanation here. Not here. Well, I guess we'll find out soon enough. Let's continue forward. How much did we get for that? 10k-ish? Lake of Rot. And we are underneath the academy. Okay. More dialogue? No. Of rods. Alright, so should I go spend all my money on upgrade material? Ooh. Wait, no horsey? Alright. The I see. Rotbeats. Gonna have to jump up here if you want to die. I thought the other one was dead. Oh. At least we got to see what that looks like. Pretty awesome. So death is a bunch of these like spikes. That was pretty cool looking. Really have to care about these guys. Nice. I suppose we should. You as well, please. Let's try not to die, because clearly this is a bit of a hassle. I can see that there's multiple stuff over there. I wonder if there's anything over there. I have to check that out at some point. I did see a figure walking around over there. I did notice. That was not that direction. Try fruit. It's like rot resistance, I'm guessing. How much do I have? I mean, I can get through this without any problems. How much... what does it take to create them? Sacramental Bud. I don't have that many, so let's not. There might come a boss later that requires a lot of those. Can get through here with a little bit of patience, so that's not a problem. Hopefully we can use our horse at some point later. All good. Over here, please. I need FP. Should be good enough. Let's see. Next. Ah, there. Platform. Let's go. Right, so I'm probably gonna have to make sure that I step on all the platforms that are here in order to open the passage needed. I see there's a path over there. I did see an item over there. And there's some stuff over here. Alright, if we go now, we're gonna take some rot damage. So let's just go for it.